And ladies and gents, many thanks for joining me on today's video. Guess where we're going? Yeah, we are out in the van. So if you're expecting a tent video, I do apologise. So we've just got to make a quick trip to Aldi, get some supplies. He hasn't got the experience of parking that van just yet. Let's get into Aldi, get on our way. Here he is! It's Brendan Explores! So here we go, folks, we are in. What the friggin' hell's a boss doing here? Right, let's get parked up and wait for the goons to arrive. I don't know where Brendan is. I lost him in Minsterley. Knowing Brendan as well as I do, I have a very good feeling he's got lost.
A few hours later.
So let's see if he did get lost. I'm just going to hazard a guess you got lost.
Possibly.
And as far as park ups go in Shropshire, this is one of the most amazing ones for sunsets. Don't get me wrong, there are some other great spots in Shropshire, but for me, this is the perfect one. So we've pretty much just decided to move back from the spot that we were actually at, and we're actually moved here now where it's a little bit more flatter. Obviously Brendan's had to borrow me me levelling blocks, but over there was okay, but obviously here's a bit more flatter as well, so we've moved here. But as you can see from earlier when I said what a spot this is, I mean look, Shropshire Hills, what is not to like there? You got the bog mine just here as well, and then just through the trees here, which I mentioned on a previous video, there's Nipstone campsite, which is just there behind those trees. So yeah, if you're in the Shropshire vicinity and you want a campsite, Nipstone campsite. Mr. Richie Parks has turned up. So for us now, it's time for tea, and I'll show you what's on the menu for tonight. It's going to be a beautiful tea. So one addition I've bought for the van now, I can say I am completely gasless in the van now. I've got no cooker whatsoever. The only thing I have got is this. This is the Vango induction hob. Now you might be wondering, well, an induction hob, you actually need electric for that. And yes, I have got something powerful enough for that to operate. That will be coming in next week's video, and I'll tell you what, you don't want to miss that. Let's get these pork loins, peppers, mushrooms cooked. Let's get tucked in. Pork loin steaks, peppers, mushrooms. And so after slaving away, I tucked into my tea, getting my chops moist from all the flavours. Apologies for using the term moist. I know some people don't like it, and yeah, that was the only word that really come to my mind. Anyway, now we've stopped talking about moist, it was time to get my bed ready and head into the love bus.
Look at this, Dave.
Oh my god, so much smells bloody delightful.
Look at this.
What are we saying, Rich, out of 10?
Oh, solid 8.
Oh, solid 8. Hey, you'll take that, won't you? So, Gord, people have been asking whereabouts you've been lately and why aren't you making content?
Well, I can't really talk about it, but I had to nip over to Ukraine.
But you took
Parachute out, mate. You know, got to go in, parachute in.
Oh, yeah.
Can't talk about it, mate.
Sorry. And so, whilst trying to digest this newfound bullshit we'd actually just listened to, we chatted the night away with many laughs and jokes. It's been great to see Rich, it's been great to be with Gord, and again it's been great to be with Brendan. Three great guys who have had a perfect evening with. We've just been in Gord's van chatting absolute crap. The stuff we do chat I can't really put on YouTube. I'll see you lovely lot in the morning, because I'm going to sleep, because I'm absolutely shattered. See you on the morrow. Oh. Morning glampers, what a morning. I'll be honest, didn't really sleep that well last night, in all fairness. I don't know what was the matter with me, but I was awake, woke up at about 2:45, I was freezing cold. I was out of my sleeping bag for whatever reason. But put the diesel heater on, we all know that's the saving grace. Something totally different in my new flask. And talking of a new flask, that brings me on to today's video sponsor, Super Sparrow. The Super Sparrow got in touch with me asking if I wanted to collaborate. The first thing I did was check their website. Knowing that I only collaborated with them last year, I wanted to make sure they've got some new stock and new designs in. And upon checking their website, I found these new awesome designs that they've got on their website. The new designs on their bottles pretty much stood for what my channel's all about. Outdoors, mountains, hills, sunsets, sunrises. And you'll see by what I put on screen now, the absolute perfection and how brilliant they look. As you guys know, Super Sparrow have been quite a long-term supporter of the channel back in 2020, back last year. So you may remember one of my videos last year where Super Sparrow sent me some more bottles, and they've actually sent me some more for this year. So as you can see, the new designs look absolutely awesome, including this one. This one is pretty much the one I got sent last year as well, and still to this day I am using it when I'm out and about in the car for work. This one here is 750 millilitres as well, and this one, the flask that I'm using for my coffee, that's 500 millilitres. Don't just take it from me, go and check out their website, go and check out the new design bottles that they've got, because I think these look absolutely awesome. And they pretty much, like this bottle here I've made me coffee in now, with the hiker stood on the edge of a cliff. That is pretty much where my logo for the channel came from. That was up in the Peak District with Mr. Got to Get Outdoors a couple of years ago, and that's what I was stood on the edge of a cliff, and that's where my picture was taken. So yeah, go and check out Super Sparrow, go and make sure you have a look at their new varied stock. It's not just these are only a very small selection of what they've actually got in new feature wise, and thanks Super Sparrow for sponsoring today's video. As you can see, an absolute beautiful morning. The sun's just poking its head out. What's not to like? It's looking a bit dull and grey over here, but this is what we're more interested in. Right, time to go and make another coffee. Let's get back in. It's time for breakfast. So for breakfast we've got bacon, we've got egg, and we've got some cheesy rolls with a trusty fry light. There we go, that's breakfast all done for me, all cooked on the induction hob from the Blue Yeti. Right, so that's it. This is it for this camp. It's goodbye from this man.
Thank you very much.
And it's goodbye from me. The other chimps have left. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've enjoyed it, all the good stuff, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you on another adventure.
Hello.
He might have COVID actually, so yeah, I better keep away.